Hello, hello, Vic, Ganesh, Simon. I can see the camera the other way around, Vic. Are you standing in the lift or on the train? Uh, can you guys hear me? I'll unmute you guys. Can you guys hear me fine? I think you should be able to. Cool. Excellent. That's good. All right, this is a different way we're going to be doing it. So it's an interactive way. If you guys are in front of the camera, please turn on the camera so we can see each other, rather than me talking to them.
Mine's not working. Hold on.
Sorry?
That's all good. There we go.
All righty, that's much better. At least now we can see each other. That's perfect. Awesome. This is a good way of doing it, right? Rather than the other way around now. We'll better do this because, good on you, Ganesh.
Hey, Ganesh.
All right. So what we're going to do is, I think let's get started. It's 6 o'clock. So we're going to go through first to give you guys the opportunity where you're at, right? Can you guys hear me fine? Is all good? Yeah, okay. So we're going to give you the opportunity where we at, what have you guys been doing, what happened in the last couple of days since you've gone back to work after the workshop, and how's the life? Anything changed? Anything you want to share? Something happened? Please, I think let's go one by one. I'll give it to Simon first.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just thinking about it as the bridge job, that made a big difference in my head.
Yes.
For sure, because I was actually, like the first few days, it was just brutal. I couldn't handle it. I was like, my mind was so in another space, and then I had to just accept it, and it was like, okay, I understand now. It's all good. So,
that's good.
Yeah.
Just to fill everybody in what we're talking about, me and Simon just had a bit of brief chat. I think that was on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I said, start calling what are you working on at the moment. Start calling it as a bridge job. So it's a bridge between where you at, where you want to get to. So that's a bridge job, and start calling it a bridge job so that you actually start feeling excited where you're going, rather than calling it a full-time job or something else. So that's where it sort of started. That's why Simon's saying it's a bridge job. So if that's the terminology I was saying earlier, that it's just the one job, which is a bridge between where you are and where it's going to take you to your dreams. Cool. That's good. Anything else, Simon?
Yeah, just getting the product down, getting a lot of things nailed out. So I'm getting a lot closer to wanting to set up the landing page, etc. So yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So I'm going to cover all that stuff today.
Cool.
Where we at and how we're going to do it step by step. Right. So let's go to Ganesh.
Right. So I've been continuing with my research papers.
Yeah.
And I've been working on an application development piece that I've been looking for options to how do I migrate that application onto a blockchain platform.
Yeah.
So been doing that, plus at the same time I'm looking for a contract role.
Okay.
And so I can continue doing that as a priority for the time being. Yeah,
absolutely. You need some sort of bridge job, as we were talking about earlier. So you need a job where you don't have to worry about the money, and at least you're working on stuff, right? Which is cool.
Yes.
That's good. Hey, Philip. All right. That's good. Vic, I don't know if you can speak. I think you were on the train. If you can, get started. If not, I'll move on to Philip. Philip, can you hear us? Can we see you if you're in front of the camera? We're just going through the everybody, just what happened in the last couple of days, where you at, what are you trying to do? Yeah, Philip, you can talk as well now, so I'll be able to hear you. Yep, you don't need to type, you can talk. That's good. It's a freedom, different level.
Okay.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we all can hear you. Yep.
Okay. All right. Good. Sorry, I'm just eating.
That's all right. That's okay. Now, what we're doing is anything happen you like to share with us in the last couple of days since you left? Yep. Anything you'd like to share, Philip?
Not at the moment.
No?
Doing
Okay.
a lot of research. Doing a lot
Cool.
of research. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's move on to Sandy. Sandy, welcome. We're in a different format now. We're going to be just going through everybody that sharing what happened in the last couple of days. Anything you'd like to share since you left the workshop, and you want everybody to know, or anything at all you want to share? Sandy, just unmute yourself so we can all hear you if you're speaking. Yep. Can't hear you. I think you're unmute, but we can't hear you. No? Can you type if no success? All right. Let's go the other way around. All right. So Vic can't speak. Sandy can't speak.
Actually, I can speak now, Jack, if you want.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
Vic, welcome.
Yeah. Thanks, Jack. It was amazing, man. You feel so confident. I was in Sydney, as I said, for last 2 days.
Yeah.
And this is the first time when I actually walked up and sat on the first row and asked questions straight to the keynote speaker. And it was amazing.
Good on you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And actually, Gartner is really into blockchain security. So they had a separate session just for blockchain security.
Wow.
It was amazing. Yep. So yeah. So and I shared one slide about it. It's pretty interesting, man. It's happening. It's all happening.
I know. If you guys get access to that Gartner study, I'll send you or share the link with you guys. I don't have access to Gartner.
Yep.
If you're working for a corporate, you might have a corporate account. They have done a study for 2018, the scope for blockchain in the corporate world.
Yep.
Yeah, so see if you can get access to that document, because I don't have access to that. I've seen it, they've done it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't actually know if what details they have. They're given a bit of overview in one of their webinars, which I attended, but they didn't actually share us the document.
Yeah. If you have a link of that, Jack, send me. I will try to get it from my place.
All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll put it on a Facebook.
Yep.
Okay, good. Anything else?
No, that's about it, man. And I'm back into research mode, and try to get something up ASAP.
Yeah, all right, good. Yep. Let's move on to Sandy. How are you? I think you're on mute, Sandy. We still can't hear you. I think something with your headset.
That's good.
Yeah, you unmute.
Now.
Yes, we can hear you now.
I think it was with the headset, probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what I did after coming back from the workshop was I thought that there's a lot of research that I need to do. So I set up like a 2-weekly sprint kind of a thing.
Yep.
So I put my daily actions for the first sprint, which was more of like 30 minutes extensive market research and 1 hour of creating the templates and the content that I want to actually, show to like for my clients.
Yeah.
So there was also there's one more thing that I have to interview 5 people in that identified niche.
Yep.
So that I can, and who are already employed, like who just recently got jobs, who I helped. Yep. So that I can understand how is it going, what's their experience, how was it, because till this point in time I was not like doing it as a work kind of a thing. It was more of a help. But yes. If they can give me a feedback that, okay, this was not right, this is where we struggled, but this is how we actually got through that hurdle. Yep. So these are the key 3 things, and setting up the Facebook page. Yeah, that was the 4th.
Okay. One of the things just for everybody is we really want to get started now, right? So we don't want to spend so much time thinking about it, and the only research you need to do it is the market research, not anything else, right? Just to spend time on the market, asking people the questions, not just assuming what you want to do. Ask people questions. So we need to spend more time speaking to people. Exactly what are you doing, Sandy? The people who got a job, you need to speak to them directly and say, this is what it is. And also ask them, what you taught them? What was specifically help them getting a job?
Yeah, that bit. That is like, I think I should write it down just as if yet.
Yeah. Just type it in, write it down. What actually helped them? What you taught them? What actually helped them? What other things helped them as well? Because what are you going to do is, by entire thing, you're going to create your recipe based on.
Yep.
So the end goal is we want to create our recipe, right? So everybody need to have their recipe. Like Ganesh, Vic, Philip, all of you guys need to have your recipe, because what's going to happen is we want to differentiate between you and everybody else in the market.
Yeah.
Right. So there has to be a recipe, something there's nobody else doing it. This is your way of doing it.
And one more thing that I had went and reached out to my previous project manager and a senior analyst, and they are ready to interview the people who come in. So just so that they can help with the interview skills, like ask real-time questions, not just the like communication part, but also the real technical questions. So at least in these couple of areas, if I get people, then they have the real-time environment. So we will set up an interview thing where they have to go and see these couple of people, and they will ask and prepare them.
Sally, one more thing which I suggest is you can actually start doing it as well along the way, because it's going to take a bit of time, right? So you already have access to the RMIT place, right?
Yes.
So I would say, like, say from 10 days from today, in the evening or on the weekend or Saturday, whenever you have that available, you organize something for 2 hours for them to come in.
Okay, so I was thinking I'll talk to the Career Hub. I'll just go through their office, and whoever is there, I'll talk to them and I'll say that I'm running this thing and I really want to talk to the student to understand their problems.
Yeah.
I can improve and, help them out if I can.
So do the other way around.
Okay.
Rather than asking them saying that I want to improve, say I want to help students and I want to help them. And when the students come in, then you actually give them the questionnaire which they answer.
To prepare the questionnaire.
Yes, prepare the questionnaire and you give it to them. So you want to run something and you run that and go through that. But in that event, the entire thing is you want to have, the whole thing is you just need to ask question, not in direct manner saying that what do you need to get a job, but indirectly you need to ask 5, 6, 7 questions and give them the, in a paper, they can sit down and answer those questions and give them that as an exercise there.
Cool.
Yeah, if you don't do it, it's going to be just like everything is answered. So give them exactly what they're doing, 4 or 5 questions, not many. And we'll, once you have that, let me know and we'll walk you through it.
That's fine. And I got the stylist.
Oh, good. Yeah. Stylist. Awesome.
I'm meeting her this Saturday and she's going to fix things up.
That's good. Stylist is the best thing you will ever have.
Oh my God. I love it.
Yes. And she'll pretty much do everything for you. Ask her everything. What do you like? What do you don't like? And clothes and stuff. And also the hairstyle and everything. She's
like booked in for a couple of hours and she'll see me at Chats and Meyer and we'll go around and we'll have a chat and we'll make notes and all that.
When are you going?
Saturday, 10 to 12.
Cool. Love to know the feedback next Wednesday.
Yep, definitely.
Because all the boys need to know this.
I mean, they do it for the boys as well. So maybe.
I know. But because boys don't think that, right? Like from me, I wouldn't have thought that at all. Right?
Yeah, that we can actually go out and do.
I wouldn't have thought that. So that's why it's for the boys, everybody on the call.
Right.
Yes.
Do it. Once you get it, I'll tell you how it went.
Yeah, we want to know.
Absolutely want to know it. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
No worries.
Good. Thank you, Sandy. Anything else before we move on?
Nah, I think that's pretty much full on 2 days of my.
Good. So let's talk about a few things, right? So I've got the list of things which I want to talk about. So the couple of things, the changes happened last couple of days. You probably have received an email to access your online, all these videos, which we're doing right now. So this video, I'm recording this as well, right? You'll be able to get that access. So all the videos and all the online academy URLs being changed. Right, so I've changed that and all that information is on a Facebook group. So just go and check it out. What's the new URL? Your login and the password exactly the same. It's just the URL is being changed.
Okay.
Cool. Everything else is the same. So nothing changed from that side. I really need to see your 90-day plan. everybody. And also I need to say your daily action quadrant. Once you're done, please submit it on the Facebook group.
Okay.
Upload the file on the Facebook group so we can actually start reviewing it, because what's going to happen is I want to go through this call next Wednesday. We pick up a couple of them as an example. Can't seem to download. Hang on, sorry. Can everybody download the document on Facebook, the group?
No, Jack, I think I also tried to download something from the group and it didn't work.
All right, so
someone has called it.
Okay, so there is
I was able to download.
Were you able to download? Okay, what's going on? So some of you guys can, some of you can't. So I would say there is a section in the group when you go in there, thing called files on the left-hand side. So when you look at the thing, the link file, just to see if you can download it. While we're here, try that. Right?
Yes, I can send you the screenshot of what's happening if we somehow.
What does it say?
It says, sorry, this content isn't available at the moment. The link you
sorry, which one is that? Is it the demo agreement?
Yes, it's the demo agreement. Version 1.
Oh, not version 1. Says the link expired. Okay. Can you send me the link? All right. So I think you know what happened. Okay. So because I probably have put a link early on something about some other document. So what I would like you guys to go when you're in the experts community group, I would like you guys to look at the left-hand side. There is a tab called Files.
Yeah.
Click on the tab called Files. You should see the document there. Can you see the document there?
Yeah.
Can you download it now when you click on this?
Let me see. Yes.
Yes. So that's what you need to download it.
I think I clicked on the link and then that.
Yeah, something probably happened with the link. Just go into the files. And what I'm going to do is if you don't have the template for 90-day plan and the daily action quadrant plan, I'm going to put that in there as well.
Yeah, that will be.
So you guys have that access. So everything is going to be in the file section. So when you upload anything, it's going to come in this file section. All right. Just for everybody. Cool. And that's done. So I would like you guys to take a bit of time this week. You got till next Wednesday, complete that daily action quadrant, because we want to know what do you actually want to do daily, right? So 90 days there, but daily has to be done, right? We need to bring it back to the house. What are we going to do daily? That's one thing. So the next thing is complete the survey. I think only a couple of you guys did the complete the survey. When you get a chance, please complete the survey as well, because that's going to help me and the future students, you know, how we're going to improve that. I want to take it to the next level. Okay. Give me some sort of ideas. What do we need to do for the next level, right? What can we do? Cool. All right. The other thing is, reminder for everybody is that what I mentioned earlier, the 10% referral bonus as well. That's for everybody. If you have anybody you want to bring in to the workshop, or you want them to enroll into that, if they buy it, you'll get 10% referral, right? Just remember that straight away. So let's talk about LinkedIn and the website. I said I'm going to fix the LinkedIn, and also we're going to get the website done as well for you. So the LinkedIn, I'm going to be sending you the questionnaire. I'm going to put it here on the Facebook page.
Yep.
And the LinkedIn questionnaire is going to be on the Facebook page, Facebook community group. And I'm going to upload it there. So you guys can just download it and fill those questionnaires. So there's going to be a few exactly talking about who you are, what are you doing, and then I'll be able to review that for you. Exactly what are you going to be writing. So the main aim is we want everything leads to one place. Everything leads to one place. We don't want to have 50 streets like going different directions everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I do that, I'm good at this, I'm good at that as well. We don't want to do that. We want everything lead to one thing. Doesn't matter where you at, everything has to come at one place. So just put it together, whatever you have, I'll get it reviewed, and we make sure that I've got a copywriter. I'll make sure the copywriter review your content and make sure that the wording and the English, the grammar, the content is all right, all done. So we'll get it reviewed and we get it fixed. Then I'll sort of give it back to you guys, and either you can give me the access to your LinkedIn or either copy paste that to your LinkedIn. It's up to you, right? So just post it there. That's the main thing, right? So we want to do it. But once that's done, we want to build your website as well. So we want to build your personal brand. So to build your personal brand, I would like you guys to go and grab your domain names if you haven't done it yet.
Oh, yes.
So you need to have your domain name called whatever your name you want to have it, .com, not .au, .com.
International.
International. We want to have .com. Change it something, something. You have to have .com. If we're building your personal brand. So it's only for those people who are building their personal brands. We're only talking about personal brands here, right? So if you want to build your personal brand, you need to have that URL. So I will highly recommend it. You have it. Doesn't matter if you're sort of long-term not thinking, because think of that is when somebody go and Google your name, they want to see that website popping up for the first thing. Because if you go and Google my name, there's 3-4 pages of Google is my content. They don't see anything else other than my content. So I pretty much, dominate the search engine industry in that space. So if you Google it, you'll see my name. So you want to do that as well for your name, because you can write whatever you want to write on your website. People get to see that, right? So nobody else is doing it. And then you cover the same thing. Like say, for example, I'll give you my example, right? So my Jassel name is consistent everywhere. So that's my URL for LinkedIn. That's my URL for Facebook. That's my URL for Instagram. Everything and the domain name for mine. Name anything, right? Steam it to Medium to everything. Name everything. I've got that domain. I've name taken up. So you want to do the same thing, because first thing you want to do is when somebody Googles your name should be the first page or second page, right? Right to first 2 pages. Does it make sense?
It makes sense, Jack, but my name is so long.
So you're doing Sandy. Why not Sandy Parak?
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I can.
Yes, sandyparak.com.
Yeah, because that's my email address at my work, at my current work as well.
There you go, sandyparak.com, and they'll work really well. And see if it's available, and just get it done.
I think that it will be, because with my actual name, without the surname, it was available. I got it last time.
Yeah,
and,
so
but that was
you
also
decide which way you want to go. If you want to be known as Sandy, use that as a name. So you need to decide. That's your call, which way you want to go.
Well, with the name, I would rather want to keep my name as it is, rather than tweaking.
No. So brand, we're not getting emotional. You keep your name. Everybody know you by that name. But what brand you want to build?
Yeah, that's
so no emotional attachment to that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's your brand.
Okay.
Right. Anything, right? So, as Tony said, I created this motherfucking Tony.
Yeah.
Right? So you can do whatever you want to say to yourself, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, do that. So what we need is for that, I think LinkedIn is number 1 step. Number 2 step is we do your domain name, and we need your hosting space as well. So somewhere where the websites need to be hosted, we need that hosting. So you need to buy whichever, I would say, depending how far or how much you're going to use that website, just buy something from GoDaddy, something, right? Don't need to sort of spend so much money on it. It's probably like $100 per annum.
Oh, yeah.
Not that much, right? So it's cheaper than that. So buy that, give us the access. We'll get the guys to build your website pretty quickly, right? So that's 2 things we need. Domain name, we need hosting space. Once that's done, and we want to sort out the LinkedIn bit, once they're done, we'll get the website done. Cool?
Cool.
Any questions on this?
No. There is one problem that I'm facing. I was trying to pretty much try and meditate or try and visualize the whole day. And it's very difficult. I just don't know. I mean, I see the YouTube videos and there is 1,000 things in the market that want to help you, but then I start looking at YouTube and then I just get lost in looking at YouTube and then visualization is gone. So
what are you trying to do? Meditate?
I was just trying to, let's say, design my day, for example, to begin with. Just think for like 5 minutes Just think that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, then this is what I'm going to do. I don't want like too many surprises. I want it to be
Yeah.
that
So
I have.
guys, I'm going to send you a link to the meditation I've been doing for a while now.
Yes, please.
So it's just the one meditation, which is 20-minute meditation. I don't know if you guys know the guy name is named Vishen Lakhiani. He's the CEO of Mind Valley.
Yeah. I've seen that.
So this guy, Malaysian guy, and he lives in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and the US. And he does that 20-minute meditation. And I used to do 1 hour, but then I sort of started to get a bit better at it. And I was like, I don't need 1 hour if I do this 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot even do 2 minutes at the moment. And that is a serious problem.
Yeah. So that's the process you need to go through. What it means is your mind is everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. So that's something you need to do it. I think most of us need to do it. Is I've got 5 video series, about a minute video series. I don't know if you guys seen it
on your online programs. It's for free.
Yeah. So it's a 5-minute video series. Daily, you do that same thing. What it means is it sort of makes you at that level that you can actually start doing something, but you need to practice. It's like going to the gym. The more practice you do, the better you get.
Yeah.
It's just because we haven't used that muscle for a while.
Yeah.
It's really hard to sit still. It's really hard to not think. It's really hard to not do things. Like, we became a human doing rather than human beings now. Because think of that as trying to sit down for like 5 minutes, not doing anything.
It's impossible, to be honest, at this point in time. And I want to improve that.
Yeah. So the practice is do it for 1 minute. Put an alarm on your phone and do it for a minute and sit there for a minute doing nothing. And then next day, do it for 2 minutes. The other day, do it for 3 minutes. And then increase it to that time. Because what's going to happen is when you increase the time, the end goal is, and I don't know if I've told you this, the end goal for meditation is nothing more than you want to live in the present.
Okay.
Right? So there's nothing else. People might talk about some other bit weird stuff, which trying to sell stuff. The only goal for meditation is you want to stay in the present. Because as a human being, you remember what we talked about? We have 2 ways of looking things. One is a memory and imagination, which we see stuff. And the other one is these 5 senses, nose, tongue, all that.
Yeah.
Mind is busy either in that space. So what we want to do is not live in the past, in the memory lane, and not live in the future lane. What we're trying to do is, sorry, just give me a second, guys. My wife's here. There you go. Yeah, so we want to live in the present, right? That's the only goal. So do that exercise and see what happens out. Highly recommend you do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next level. What I wanted to talk about, the LinkedIn, I already said it. I'm going to put it LinkedIn questionnaires on the Facebook group. Download it when you get a chance and start filling it in. And, then we'll sort of go and fix your LinkedIn after that. That'll do. All right. So,
Jed, quick question.
Yeah.
If .com is not available, what's your next best recommendation?
Look, the other one, I would think that get .io if possible, because you're in technology world. IO is pretty famous these days. If you can't get .com, get .io. .io is a bit expensive, about $60, $70 or $90 per annum, compared to the .com, which is pretty cheap, $10, $12. And any domain you buy from GoDaddy. Don't buy from anywhere else.
Yep.
Because GoDaddy is the cheapest one. Everybody else charges way too much money.
Yeah, I've already got one from GoDaddy, but it's .com.au.
Yeah, you gotta do it. I think if we're building stuff now, right? My entire the rationale behind doing all that is do it because we want to target the international market. You don't want to leave that there. Philip.info is fine if you believe in that, but I don't like anything other than .com. .com.au is good, but .io is good as well, just for one reason. Many websites haven't been designed to actually cater for anything else other than .com or .com.au, .io. Anytime you put your email address there, they're saying wrong email address. I don't know if you guys notice it. That's one thing. The other one is if you are a personal brand, if you're in a business space, you need to have it at that .io kind of thing or .com.
Sandy.pathak is available. Sandy Pathak is available.
There you go.
Yeah.
SandyPathak.com is the best.
Yeah, .com.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. So get .com and similar, get their hosting space as well. That'll be perfect, and get the website going. Pretty much, we can get it done very quickly. The other thing which I wanted to talk about is some of you guys asked me if you could have access to the videos, which we did it for the 3 days. It's going to take me a bit of time. I've got the videos, I've got recording done, I've got the place. The only thing is I need to have a bit of time to upload and do all those videos. You'll get the access. It's all there. You'll get the access, no problem. At least you will be. But as I said earlier, I'm going to do a bit of changes in the next one because I'm going to add a bit of more branding into it as well. So we're going to talk about branding. How do you stand out and do a branding? So that's probably the next one we're going to do. But you guys are going to be free to come in, pop in next time. It's going to be in October 19th, 2021. I think that weekend. If you guys free, come in 3 days. Again, if you like to spend. I would say, Sandy, get a business hosting.
Yeah, that's because it's managed WordPress and then advanced and dedicated servers and all that. So I just
get a business hosting, or how much is a WordPress managed hosting is?
So WordPress is $5.49, like $5.49 per month.
Yeah, so get a WordPress hosting. That's fine.
Okay, fine.
That's the cheapest one. Just keep in mind that they are smarty plans. They give you cheaper now, but
build it up. Yeah.
Next year they're saying there's no discount.
Yeah, that's right. That's fine. I'll be able to afford it next year anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's one thing. So regarding the video is going to be available pretty soon, guys. I need to sort it out, all that access. But next event is on 19, 2021, 21st of October. If you want to come back, again, 3 days, spend 3 days, go through the entire thing again, refresh your memory. Going to add a lot of stuff. Ooh, server at home. Simon, it's I don't know if you get any problem. It's really hard for external people to access it. How big the server is? I unmute you. Talk. Yeah, please.
I don't know. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. My old man runs all that stuff, so I just let him handle it.
All right. Yeah. If you got that, if you know that, it's fine. The only reason is the bandwidth access.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So it takes a bit of time to access that website because your website is internal and it's hosted locally. It takes a long time to load.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And that's
don't do it. Yeah, don't do it, please. Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes way too long.
Okay.
But yeah, I think if you know that not that many people are going to come to your website, only once in a while people might check it out, then it's probably fine.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you really need it for the business kind of stuff, people are going to be accessing it, then it's not recommended at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
It should have the integrated search engine optimization wizard with it, or like now they have 4 different packages.
Oh, they're bastards.
Yeah.
I'll put a link out there. Don't worry about it. Let me figure it out.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing now.
I'll send you the links. Don't worry.
I'll just buy the domain for that.
Yeah, I think buy a domain and leave it as is.
Yeah.
And all of you guys, I think that's a task for you. If you don't have a domain for you, buy your domain as soon as possible. Right? So you need to have a domain before somebody else takes your domain away. Yeah. That's the first thing. So even for your kids, if you got kids, get their domains as well. Right? So make sure their name domains are there, because somebody is going to come in and take the domain away. You don't
Yes.
do that, right?
For me, minimum offer is $678. Someone has taken it.
Yeah, take the domain because
Yeah.
in the future, at least they'll be able to build their personal brand.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing which I want to talk about is Facebook pages. Have you guys created the Facebook pages for you?
It's in like
Cause-
progress to put what I'm
No, you
doing.
don't need to put it anything. You want the URL, right? So yeah, all that to be sorted. So we need to do that as well. So I think next week we really want to have a clarity on the actionable steps. So I want you guys to have this clarity that next week, within a week, now it's action time, right? All the studies which we wanted to do, the information bits, all done. You don't need to learn more stuff. This is a time when we need to start doing action, right? What do we need to do to action stuff? What do we need to do to take you guys to the next level? What do you need to do to start speaking to other people externally? What do you need to do to start making money, right? That's the main thing. We want to make money. What do you need to do? Start the business tomorrow. What are the things we need? So we need to start talking about that stuff. Right? So we don't need any more education. We don't need any more training in that space. Now it's just a time to go and execute it.
Yeah.
Right. Let's start executing it and start failing. Right.
Yep.
Start failing.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. If you don't fail, it's going to take longer. So we want to fail quickly, fail faster, so that we can get to the next level. Yeah. Let's start doing that for next week. And also, some of you guys are working on a business plan, right? Which is different than some of you guys are working on a personal brand. Some of you guys want to build a business, which is not as quickly as the personal brand is, right?
Yeah.
Different strategy for building a business and the different strategy for building a personal brand. So you need to be really clear, what kind of business are you building? What's a plan look like? Because you don't want to spend so much time designing the business plan and find out in 3, 4, 6 months later that it's really hard to execute. You don't have the proper people, you don't have the training, all that sort of stuff, right? So we want to put it here, exactly what business plan and business idea you're working for, because anything other than the sales is waste of time. Remember what we did for day one, I think, was when we said your mind will try to find different things to do other than the sales.
Yep.
So you'll find stuff. You'll find that you need to do more research. You need to look at more website. You need to do something else. You'll find something else to do other than sales.
Yep.
So just be mindful that you don't want to do that. Just catch yourself doing it and say, "Holy crap, I'm doing it again."
Yep. Agreed.
I might just print it and put it in front of me.
Yes, put it in front of the computer. The only important thing is to do sales.
Sales. Yeah.
Everything else is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Sad.
Whether we like it, whether we don't like it. Some people say, no, I don't want to do sales. Sales doesn't mean that you're selling a business or something. Selling means either you're selling your personal brand, either selling values, either selling yourself to get a job, something. You're doing something to sell. Whether selling your kids the future or something, right? So we're doing something. We need to sell. We need to learn to sell. And that's the place. If you are frustrated, and I want to put it out there, right? I know that you guys are going to get frustrated and it's going to happen. And I really want to see that, because I'll be really excited. Because the day you guys are going to come back here saying, I'm really frustrated. It doesn't work. I'm sick of that. I don't know when it's going to work. I've tried this. I've tried that. That's going to be the fun part, right? I want you guys to have that, because the moment you are frustrated, that's where the breakthrough is. Remember that, because just there, that close, I want you guys to be frustrated. If you're not frustrated, find a way to get frustrated, right? So find something to get frustrated about, because you want to get to the next level. If you're not getting frustrated, you're living in a comfort zone.
Yeah.
So we need to get to the next level. We need to get to the next level. Remember that your current state and your desired future is there. There's a gap. You need to, like your clients, need to be agitated. If you're not agitated, then it's really hard to get to the future. Right? Cool. All right. Next week's task, we all know that. What do we need to do?
Yep.
Cool. That's good. So I want you guys to be really clear and start taking the action. One good news, I forgot to tell you, I should actually put it on the post. I'm going to do it after this. I've got the client.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done that. So send the invoice, all sorted. Invoicing, that reminds me. How do you guys do the invoicing? That's the other important bit, right? If you're running a company, if something is happening, you need to do invoicing.
Yeah, of course.
So if you got any question about invoicing, come and speak to me, because there's a couple of ways. If you're starting out, don't use Xero. I use Xero. You can use a thing called Wave Apps. It's called Wave, WAVE apps. Wave Apps. That's a free accounting and invoicing software for small businesses called waveapps.com. Use that, and you need to start tracking everything you do in that space. That's accounting stuff. So they have an app. What you do is, if you're going and buying something from Bunnings, or sorry, from Officeworks, from somewhere, you can actually take a photo of the receipt, upload the receipt. So they have pretty much all the accounting systems that you need. And you can actually start sending people the invoices. You start charging people on that as well. They have credit card integration. They have Stripe integration. They have done all the integration for you. So you don't need to muck around or other stuff.
Which means we need that ABN up and running as well, right? No? We don't need the ABN?
I mean, you'd need it for Australian business.
Yeah.
But if you want to work internationally, you don't need ABN. It's only Australian business requirement, right? Not international business requirement. So it depends where your clients are. So for Australia, yes, if you want to send an invoice in anybody locally, you would need an ABN, which happens really quickly. Register ABN under your personal name. That's it.
Yeah, easy to do.
Yeah, that's very, very nice and easy. So start doing the invoicing. That's the main bit. If you haven't done it, as I said earlier, guys, remember that we all are in education business. So there are two things what we got to do: education and media. Education and media. Education and media. Media means that you want to promote yourself. The education is you want to teach other people.
Yeah.
You got to be teaching something. If you're not teaching, then what's going to be happening? You're going to be hunting for clients.
Yep.
Right? You don't want to hunt for clients. You want to fish. If you want to fish, teaching is the best method. It works. I remember what I said last time as well. When you do a fishing or in education world, you get paid before even you deliver the service. Remember that?
Yeah.
I love that.
Right?
That's sick.
Right? That's the genius bit. Nobody sort of said that to me.
Yeah,
I've just discovered it's like, holy crap. I was getting paid at the end of the month every time I was doing consulting. But when I said I'm an education company, people were okay with that. I said, I'm going to invoice you and you're going to start paying advance. So everybody paid advance without saying anything.
Yeah, because universities.
Right? Yeah, because that's the mindset is, right? So that's the way the mindset is. You don't need to justify it. So when you are in the education industry, you paid before even you deliver the service. That makes it so easy and nice, because you need money, right? Before even you do the work.
Yeah.
Right. So this is pretty cool. I love the idea of doing that. So, all right. So let me see what else we had. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. I already mentioned about the website URL. So yes, going back to the same thing again on the Facebook group. That's our main group now.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to be uploading documents there, and we're going to be doing all the work is on there on the Facebook group. Right. So if you got any question, if you have anything, start contributing on the Facebook group. If you can't find anything, put it on the group. Right? Unless something is personal, like you really want to discuss with me. Other than that, just put it on the Facebook group. Right. Cool.
Yep.
All good. All right. So that's good. I'll leave it open for people now. If you got any question for next week, what do we want to do? What do you guys want to work on? Want to get it done, that 90-day plan and daily action quadrant fixed, and do all the 3-year, 1 year, 3 months, and 1 day.
Yep.
I want to do all that.
Cool.
Okay. Jack, I think I will bug you with one stupid question again.
Please.
Now, with the domain name, they said we have added privacy. Select a plan, private protection.
You do privacy. Yes, please do privacy, because one reason is
Yeah.
The moment you buy something and it's not private, people from different countries going to start calling you and asking you if you want to build a website for or something.
Okay. I
So
understand.
you don't want to display your real name and your real phone number on international places.
So it says also create an email that matches your domain, all that?
Don't do that now. So you just need a privacy with the domain and nothing else.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Done.
Do that, and yeah, that's about it. And I'll look into it, which plan, if you guys want to buy a plan, which one and how it looks like, and do that. We're going to build that, got it sorted. I'll put the questionnaire for LinkedIn, and you guys can start filling in. So I think next week, what I want to do is I want to have a chat. If you could actually fill out all that before that, so we can actually, as part of this, go through the entire, and some of you guys, I would love to share that with other people. You know, what are you guys doing and how that looks like? And we can actually discuss in this space, because it's a space where we can actually trust each other. We spend a lot of time together, and also the other people will be able to learn as part of this as well, right?
Yeah.
So we want to do that as part of this. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we leave? No? Just to guys let you know, I'm speaking at Blockchain Center tomorrow. If you guys want to come along, it's from 7 to 8. It's about startups, how to do startup and stuff in the blockchain space, but I'm going to make it very generic about startups, right? So it's going to be startups. Sorry, guys. It's going to be about startups. And what else is, I'm speaking behalf of my client at Blockchain Center on Monday. And also I'm a panel judge for the blockchain event next Thursday as well.
Awesome.
That's
what is that?
part of the... Sorry, Vic, what was it?
Oh, what is this blockchain event, Jack? I mean, not the one that you're speaking tomorrow, but the one that your panel judge on.
That's the organized by Blockchain Center. I'll share the link.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I'll share the link on the group. So that's organized by Blockchain Center. Give me a second. I'll put a link to everybody if you guys want to come along. It's a one-day event. There's different people coming. It's organized by Blockchain Center. I'll put the link here. I've got it here. When I find it in the email somewhere. Yeah. So that's the Blockchain Center event. All right. It's called Blockchain Disrupt Industries.
Yep.
It's a full-day event. And I'll share the link. It's organized by DIF. All right. There you go. I'll put it link. I'll send you guys a link.
Going to come in there and present their ideas. Yeah, it's like a Shark Tank.
Yeah, it's like a Shark Tank. So we have a blockchain for impact, blockchain startup pitch, blockchain ecosystem, blockchain disrupts industries. So there are 4 things happening. It's organized by DIF Victoria Digital. I don't know what's the Digital Innovation Festival as part of that. So I'll if you guys free, come around. There's different sections in that.
When is that, Jack?
Thursday.
Yeah, it's on Thursday. Yes. So I'll just share the link in the group, in the Facebook group, so you see if you want to come along. So they have given all that information. So I'm only going for 2 parts. One is a startup pitch. One of my clients asked me to go there, and the other one is I'm the panel judge for the ecosystem, which is at about 2:30, I think.
Where is it, Jay?
It's at Little Collins Street. It's a curator space. If you look at the link, which I put it there, it's just there.
Good. Okay, thanks.
So all the details are there.
Great stuff.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So if you guys coming tomorrow, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. And we want to do that next week, guys. Let's get that ball rolling, right? So thinking not too much. And please reach out. I don't want you guys to be hiding and stay thinking that you should be doing this, should be doing that. Please start putting stuff on the Facebook. Ask question. Every day, ask question, right? If you're working on anything in isolation and we don't know that what are you working on, it's just going to be really hard, because you need to become an external person. Start sharing the idea with other people. and see what you guys are working on.
Yep.
We want to know what you guys are working on. If we don't know what you guys are working on, it's going to be really hard for us to help.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
I'll leave it open. Anybody else before we go? All good?
All good.
All right. Thanks, guys. And that's it for me. And I'll wait for you guys to submit all those documents so we can actually start reviewing and start doing some stuff. So now the ball is in your court. I've done the work. You need to do the work.
Okay.
Right? Do the work. Do the work.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Speak to you guys next week.
See ya.
See you, man.
See you guys.
See ya. Thank you.